Hello, my name's Tamara Aragon, and I'm the residential real estate investor as well as president of iSpyProperties.com Incorporated. I am also the trainer and coach for Coaching You to Profits Your Way. I've shut off my cell phones, turned off the computer, and wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself to talk to you about my real estate investing in the past and how I get deals done today. I want to share with you what I do and why I'm taking time to train and coach those of you who are serious about your desire to make money through real estate investing. This is part one of a two-part training series. I recommend you watch this video to the end, then enter your name and email to gain access to receive the step-by-step details of one strategy I'm finding to bring huge profits in today's market. This is only one of the 11 niches in which I train on and will provide full support through Coaching You to Profits Your Way. However, this strategy is currently my favorite because it takes none of my own money and very little of my own time. Before I dig into this powerful strategy, I thought I would start by telling you some other ways I've been finding success in real estate investing. I've been recently investing in real estate right here in my hometown of Stockton, California. I've actually invested in properties all over the United States in the past 5 years. I'm currently holding 21 of them. And in fact, all but 3 I bought recently are out of state. Till this past year, the Stockton market did not make sense for my real estate investing goals. There's just no buy and hold here. No cash flow and inflated pricing. Now that houses here have declined in value nearly 70% in the past 2 years, and my little city has held the record for foreclosures for quite a long time, houses are actually cheaper than the cost of my Ford Expedition truck. What does that mean? Cash flow and wholesale deals, and lots of them. I started my real estate career working with those in pre-foreclosure, and that was about 5 years ago, and not only helped many homeowners in the process, whether I bought their house or not, but I profited hundreds of thousands of dollars. However, last year, I went from pre-foreclosure investing to investing in REOs. An REO is buying houses after the banks take the house back from the homeowners. And why did I change my strategy? Because the houses in pre-foreclosure that I was marketing to had no equity. Most houses in this area have declined in value so much, I couldn't buy the house even for what they owed, let alone help the homeowner with any extra money. That is no fun, and there was very little money to be made. And when you're an investor wanting to buy houses at a discount, you really need equity, right? Wrong. Well, kinda. You also could do what is called a short sale. At least that's what I thought. In my area last year, only 5% of the houses that went on the market for short sales, ever sold before going into foreclosure. That's sad. But I did try to work with the banks on short sales anyway, spent many hours and many deals doing all the things I knew to do to get the banks to accept a short sale, and in the process wasted a lot of time and money. I gained experience, a lot of it, in dealing with the banks, and know I could do it now. However, I found that I did not enjoy working on the phone with the banks. You see, a couple of deals did come through, almost $50,000 worth of profits, but not enough to warrant the time and money I invested. So after 3 months of attempting short sales last year, I changed my focus from doing them to REOs. I developed relationships with realtors who would bring me pocket listings, and those are listings that they had in their back pocket, not yet on the MLS. As well as I set up to be notified of all the properties that met my parameters of what I needed in order to consider making an offer. And I would get those on the first day those properties hit the market. So every day, my investing partner Michelle and myself would get these notifications and emails. I would then, through my online calculator, it's called The Bottom Line is thebottomline.com, run the numbers. And if the numbers would make sense, I would send over the amount I wanted to offer on each property to my realtors. And offers could be sent right directly from the bottom line calculator, which was kind of cool. And I was making about 20 offers a day. And if I was lucky, I would receive responses, not necessarily acceptances, responses on 1 or 2 of those 20. And even though I had a goal of grabbing 5 properties a month, because the banks are so slow to act, and they were not accepting as many offers as I would like. You know, I thought my offers were reasonable, even though they were low due to the market conditions here. But they started loosening up a bit lately, and I even over the last couple of months, I started meeting my goal of 5 a month. However, after going through the process of REOs to buy them and maybe fix them up or stage them at least to sell, or get a renter in them if I was keeping them. And even though, we were profiting, it's a long, slow, time-consuming process. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to look at REOs, but I'm not going to spend as much time focusing on them. You see, I have recently found a system that is taking less of my time and none of my own money, and I enjoy the clientele I am working with. These deals have brought in $20,000 to $120,000 on a single deal. Unbelievable. If you don't take anything else away from my life's lesson today, I hope you take away this. There is a different niche to be investing in for different market cycles. It's important you don't get married to just one. This is why I give a little training on each and then give my students a lot of training on the one they choose to focus on. You see, every type of real estate investing needs to be market driven. In fact, every quarter I evaluate the market and make sure I can see what history has shown to be a crystal ball for the future. Based on what I see, I will decide what type of real estate investing is best. You see, what's good for me may not be good for you. So I don't just look at the market, I also look at what I want to do for my lifestyle. Like, I didn't really enjoy sitting on the phones with banks, so short sales weren't for me. Every guru, every strategy that comes at you is not for you. And it can be so confusing. As your coach, I help you muddle through the confusion and do what makes sense for you. You may like to work in the probate market, or you may be someone who wants to buy and sell maybe just 1 or 2 a year. Or maybe you want to buy a property and hold it until you retire. Or maybe you want to buy, fix up, and sell. Whatever you want to do, there's several different ways of going about doing and meeting your goals for who you are. And your budget is not the same as everyone else's. Maybe one person can afford to pay $1,000 for a program all at once, while you would be scraping pennies to pay $199 for it. And what about time? One person may be working part-time and have some extra time to put into building a real estate empire, while another person works full-time, has 6 kids, and very little time for anything extra. And the last big variance in this is I'm going to mention now, is a learning style. Everyone does not learn and process information the same. Some like to read, some like to listen, some like to watch, and some need to do all of the above. And then there's my fellow ADD friends who like to do all of it at the same time. As you will see when you hit the button to pick up that free training, you will also see the details of my program laid out. And it accommodates no matter what your learning style is. I train and support you in the way that suits your budget, your schedule, your learning style, and your life. I'm going to end the first part of this training by inviting you to hit the Give Me My Free Video Training button. After you hit that button, you're going to be able to watch as I train and give you step-by-step instructions and share with you all the strategies and tools that others want you to pay to hear for what I think is one of the best strategies to buy and profit through real estate investing today. But you be the judge. Oh, and by the way, if you're not a video kind of watching person, you're more of a reader, then just download the free report, How to Make Big Money Investing in Real Estate with None of Your Own Money and Very Little of Your Own Time. And if you prefer to just listen, well, close your eyes while I talk. I'm just kidding. Okay, time to go grab that meat of what's all about. Put your name and email in the box, grab a pen and paper to take notes, and get ready to learn how to make some real money in real estate investing today. Thanks for listening.